Good morning, everybody, and this is the final video for this year. Nothing really going on in the markets, and I think this morning we'll just do one quick video. If there's anything that we see across the currency pairs that I trade, and obviously across the markets. So just starting off with Euro USD, we're still very much in the range. I suspect we're going to stay in this range, probably coming back into the mid part of the range, around 130.36, and maybe a break above, but I suspect more than likely a move down to the low end here. So nothing really going on there. US dollar, Japanese yen. We do have a gap which we are targeting at the moment, and that is around 115, 124. Still, for me, nothing really happening here, just a wider range. But I suspect that gap will definitely be targeted. Don't like these range bars, don't like what the oscillators are doing on the dollar at the moment. Looking at the pound, we still got a measured move in play, and that is this 156.262 area, but probably some kind of a pullback onto structure. And the closest bit of structure at the moment is somewhere in this area at 154.595. But you can see also looking pretty tired and a bit of a pin bar forming there at the moment. So nothing really going on there either. Euro British pound, we've been sort of ranging around this this area for some time now at the moment. So this is what is this, 0.84. Let me get it down. So it's 0.84.207. So that's kind of the zone that we're sitting in. And what I wanted to show you yesterday, but the chart wasn't working effectively, was we're in this massive area of support, and we are trying to break through on the yearly bar. So the monthly bar, as you can see, has been pretty much one-way traffic all along. We had a bit of a consolidation, and now another move. So bigger picture here is I suspect once we're through here, we are ultimately going to target this area down here, which is 0.77591. But we need to be patient, and we've been patient for quite a few months on this pair. But there is something brewing here. I doubt this is bottom of range. It's starting to look like a bigger turn. So nothing really going on in currencies. They're sort of ranging. Liquidity is low. Nothing really on offer there. If we start moving across to the markets and Wall Street, you can see yesterday lots of indecision. Kind of a little bit of a breakthrough. We're still waiting for a pullback. I don't like the way the oscillators are looking at the moment. So for me, still looking for value, still looking for pullbacks. Not really interested in trading today and tomorrow. So we'll wait for next week. Hopefully next week will pick up, although it will be just as quiet as what this week is. If you are going to be trading this, there is a link in the description of the video. Just takes you to the strategy. Just apply the strategy on a lower time frame. If we come to the hour on Wall Street, you'll see pretty much nothing going on yesterday. Gentle sort of grind to the upside, but look at the mix match of the oscillators at the moment. And to me, there is a trend line break here as well. So there is a trend line break. So trend line break and retest. So I suspect some kind of a pullback. Remember, every bar, well, not every bar, but majority of the bars have some form of tail. And that's exactly what this yearly bar is going to need to apply. So the bears, they're well aware of that, and they're going to try and sort of push it down. You're going to get the bulls taking profit as well, which is just going to pull price down ever so slightly, which will give the candlestick that tail. And if you look at every single bar, you'll see there is some form of a tail. Doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is, but there's generally very few areas where the bar has closed on its high or low. So there's one, and there's another one. But if you look further on, you can see there's a little tail on every bar. So that's kind of what you've got to keep in the picture for the monthly and the yearly. Looking at the DAX, as I said to you yesterday, not an area to be long. And lo and behold, we immediately started selling off the level. Same thing here, just have a look at the hour, and you will see that we had a fairly strong move down. Bit of a flag forming, another leg down. I suspect we're coming down to test some of these levels. Oscillators are grouped quite nicely to the downside. We did have a pin bar off a level, but we've got some profit taking going into the close. Same thing here. We have a trend line break. So there's a trend line break there. So it's come down, broken the trend line, formed a bit of a flag. So I suspect a bit of a move down still. Probably back into this area. You see there's a major breakout here. So that's kind of the target area for today. I would suspect it's 15 775. 1600 is a big area, so I don't think we're going to close above it for the year. But you never know. It may be what the bulls are trying to do, just consolidate and then another move to the upside. But personally, I think the market, the liquidity is just too low. There's not enough participants in the market to drive this in any which direction. And we do have a jobs number coming out. So that will be next week. So there will be a jobs number coming out next week, Friday. Once that's out the way, who knows, then you probably find us accelerating to the upside. So until we get that major noise event, that's pretty much what's on the cards for the day. And lastly, S&P 500 made me quite a bit of money this year. Been very profitable in the S&P 500, just trading in one direction and adhering to the structure. And that is pretty much my advice to you at the moment. So right now, I said to you yesterday, we're more than likely range, or there was a head and shoulders. So it's either going to be a head and shoulders or turn into a range. So if we come into the hour, you have a look here. There you can clearly see the head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder. We formed another shoulder, and then we just basically went into a range. So head and shoulder is gone. We now have a range. Principle stays the same now. Only difference is it can break either way. So head and shoulders, typically you're looking for a break to the downside, not to the upside. So at the moment we are range bound, flat, no direction. Look at the oscillators, nothing going on. That's for 2 days. So I suspect you probably have today or tomorrow some kind of a volatile move up or down, and then back into the range. So I still want to see the pullback onto this area. So 47, 44, 47.50 area. That is the area that's going to offer value. Be nothing for 2 days. I doubt you're going to get anything today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, most markets will be half day anyway. So, so for me, it's a wrap for the year. We're not going to be worried about trading. Take a couple of days off, and we'll start the new year off on Monday morning to see exactly where we are. But anyway, that's kind of my view today. Thanks to all of you who have supported the channel through the year. It's been phenomenal growth. It's been very interesting growing the YouTube channel. It's keeps me preoccupied on other things as well, instead of just staring at the charts. And what started off as just helping one or two friends is helping a lot of friends. And I hope it helps you. And if you have questions, by all means ask. I'm always willing to help. And what I will do is I'll put a link in the description below to my strategy. So if you do feel the urge that you have to trade, use my strategy. Go down to a 5-minute chart, or go down to a 1-minute chart if you want to, or even backtest the strategy, and you'll see how the oscillators and the moving averages and the crossovers and support and resistance all plays a role in every single time frame. Anyway, all the best for the old year, the closing of the year, and all the best for the new year. And hope you will all get some structure in your trading and make lots and lots of money. Anyway, guys, enjoy the last few days of this year, and we will catch up with you in the new year. All the best. Cheers for now.